Sharks are back. They're looking for the best products and businesses America has to offer. And tonight, guest shark Lori Grenier joins the tank.
I'm going to write you a check right now.
Hopeful entrepreneurs come to the Shark Tank seeking an investment to start, grow, or save their businesses.
Tell me about sales.
No sales to date.
Why should we invest in you?
Sales from a $10,000 investment were $120,000.
If the Sharks hear a great idea, they're ready to invest using their own money.
I have $400,000. I've just put it on this table. Let's pretend it's there.
And fight each other for a piece of the action.
If I walk, you lose the TV, and the TV isn't easy for Mark.
Actually, I own 2 TV networks, so that's not the problem.
Let's talk about reality here, buddy. There's absolutely nothing proprietary about this.
You hire them, and you know what they do right after that? They quit because you're a son of a bitch, and they wouldn't want to work for you.
But first, the entrepreneurs must convince a shark to invest the full amount they're asking for, or they'll walk away with nothing.
You're saying, hey, let's get married. And I'm saying, hey, buy me a drink first. This is a real slick Willie over here.
It's sink or swim.
I gotta tell you, you can take a lot of abuse and still hang in there. I like that about you.
Who are the Sharks? They're 5 self-made, filthy rich investors. Kevin O'Leary is a venture capitalist who started a software business in his basement, which he eventually sold for $3.2 billion. Lori Grenier is the queen of QVC. She holds 108 patents and has launched over 300 products, grossing $500 million in worldwide retail sales. Damon John is a fashion and branding expert who grew his homemade hats and t-shirts into the globally recognized fashion brand FUBU. Robert Herjavec, the son of an immigrant factory worker, is now a technology mogul who sold his first internet companies for over $350 million. And Mark Cuban, a self-made billionaire entrepreneur and the outspoken owner of the 2011 NBA champion Dallas Mavericks. First into the Shark Tank is Jared Joyce, a serial inventor who's hoping to sell the Sharks on one of his many ideas.
This is going to be fun. My name is Jared Joyce. I'm an inventor and entrepreneur, and today, in exchange for $250,000, I'm offering you 25% equity in my patented 5-minute furniture. In my hand are assembly instructions for one of my competitors' furniture designs. They're printed on several pages in multiple languages, and they come with a frustrating bag of hardware. My furniture designs require none of this. Let me show you. This is a cube design, and the first thing to notice is this patented joint, which allows us to comfortably slide 2 sidewalls together to create a flush right corner. Notice that all sidewalls are identical, so there is no confusion as to what part to grab or in what order to assemble. You simply grab and go. Once the sidewalls are connected, we have created a perimeter for our backer piece to rest on. And finally, this is the rotational lockdown. This is the piece that makes this ease of assembly like nothing you have ever known. Simply drop it in, quarter turn, and boom, can't come apart.
Wow.
Thank you. We currently have over 30 designs using this joint system, and this joint system can be applied to any 4-sided object: tables, chairs, dressers, desks, bookshelves. For those of you who have ever purchased the traditional bookshelf, you know that if you are lucky, it will take you at least an hour to put that bookshelf together. These bookshelves assemble with no tools required in under 5 minutes. So, I invite you to come up and play, experience this ease of assembly, or if you prefer, we can jump into the always exciting Q&A.
Q&A sounds good to me.
Let's do it, Kevin.
Why don't you tell me about sales?
No sales to date. Our second patent issued 4 months ago. We currently have 2 companies interested in licensing.
So, Jared, you put $1 million value on your company by asking me to give you $250,000 for 25%.
Correct.
Is your strategy from day one not to bother trying to get distribution, but to simply license it?
Let me give you my thoughts on that. I am no stranger when it comes to getting paid to go away.
Trust me, either is Kevin, but usually by his dates.
Licensing is how I made my money.
You made your money? Have you made money before?
I run a research and development firm. We currently have over 80 products in the portfolio, and this is one of them. But the reason I don't think we should license this technology is that regardless of the next .com boom or next best-selling app, the world will need furniture solutions.
So, Jared, what have you invented in that portfolio of 80 or 90 patents, however many, that's made any money?
Only one so far is making money.
What is that product? I'm just curious.
That product's called the Plug Hub.
How much money has it made?
It's been on the market for a month. I think they've sold 10,000 units.
How much money do you have invested in this?
In this, with all of my designs, I try not to put in more than 1,000 myself.
1,000?
So with that, there's 250,000 of investor funds in this.
So the 250,000 you spent is purely on getting to today.
Correct?
Are you offering us equity in your company or in this one product?
Today I'm pitching the 5-minute furniture. As you can imagine, if we do this deal and we like it, we like each other, of course I'd be open to discussing more deals in the future.
Why aren't we getting offered anything in the company in general?
The problem with that statement is that you're saying, hey, let's get married. And I'm saying, hey, buy me a drink first.
This is a real slick Willie over here. I got it. You're saying that you're putting me on an interview when I may give you $250,000 for a bunch of plastic stuff, and you may employ a bunch of people to go and push all your other brands, make the contacts.
No, that's not what you're saying. You're saying we get a piece of all the products.
No.
That's not what we're saying at all, Robert.
If you're lucky enough to invest in his one product, you may impress him enough to give him more money for the rest of the crap he has.
Exactly.
I'm out.
Jared, I just have to ask because I'm curious. $250,000 you've raised for this patent. How much money have you raised across the other 79 products that you've designed?
Total of about $1 million.
How long ago did you start raising money for your first design?
7 years ago.
How many of those investors have you returned all of their funds for?
So far, none.
You're serving too many masters. If I give you $250,000, you have to eat, sleep, and breathe this one deal. I don't see you doing that. I think you're an inventor extraordinaire in your own mind, so I'm out.
Jerry, let me tell you what I'm struggling with here. When I take $1 from an investor, I feel a huge amount of responsibility for that. I want to pay them back. I will pay them back before I eat. So I just don't have the confidence in you to deliver. I like the product. I just don't trust you. I'm out.
3 sharks are out. Lori and Kevin are Jared's last chance to make a deal.
I understand the importance of what you've done. I think it's brilliant. I really like this. I like that you have patents, but I don't want all of your other stuff, the baggage that goes around with this. So I'm willing to make an offer to you if another shark will go in with me. I'll put up $125,000, but I want 100% of this. We'll buy the patents, we'll take over doing the furniture ourselves, and you go back and you do what you were doing with everything else and everybody else. But you gotta get Kevin.
I'm there. It's a slick move, Lori.
So you're going to buy the whole thing, fire him before he even leaves out of here?
Yep.
I like that.
Jared, let me tell you why you should do this deal. Your history so far has been a roach motel. Dollars go in, they never come out. After 7 years, no return of capital to investors. That's bad. Here's an opportunity with Lori and I to have your first huge win. You have nothing now for this. 2 minutes from now, you have $250,000 cash. $250,000 for 100% of the patent, and you stay at home. What are you going to do?
Three sharks are out, and Jared has one offer on the table from Lori and Kevin. $250,000 for 100% of 5-minute furniture.
You've told us you've made nothing to date on any of your ideas, any of your patents. This is your moment. You can make $250,000 and know that one of your inventions is going to get out there, and you go free to work on, I don't even know how many others you have.
This is your pass. This is it. You get your money back, you take it, and you rebuild on something else. The ability to do that is amazing, and the risk is Lori and mine. We have to figure out how to get our money back.
I'll make this easy for you guys in that when I look at the people that I lead, the people that depend on me for employment, I could do more, be more, lead more if I could plug into your networks and work with you. So I am very much interested in becoming a partner with you.
For me, I like our deal. I say, you're out.
At the end of the day, you don't bring any value beyond what you've done so far. This is the honest, brutal, hard truth. And we should deal with that right now.
What are we looking at as far as licensing and your...
Doesn't matter. You're out of it. you're gone.
No, I mean, as far as my percentage of royalties that I would take into the future.
None. You get 100%. You're done. This deal is, we give you $250,000 cash, and you don't have my phone number.
So you're giving me an opportunity to break even, but not make a profit for my investors.
Right now you have no profit, no return of capital, no track record of any return, and a whole bunch of really unhappy shareholders. 7 years is an eternity for investment that never returns anything.
You know, honestly, I go with my gut. I don't think you're going to be a good business person or partner for me. And so I like the deal that we put on the table for you, but if you won't take that deal, then I'm going to rescind it.
Again, my preference comes to, I want to be partners with you. I want to build a business. If you're not interested in that, back to your concern of paying back investors, I'm on that. But with that, I would need a royalty, because otherwise all I'm doing to my investors is saying, hey, it's been 7 years, we broke even.
Jared, you're not listening. We're not interested in partnering with you. We want to give you $250,000, end of story. Do you want to take it or not? I want to hear your answer in 15 seconds or I'll be out.
What are you going to do, Jared?
It's now or never.
I would not be doing right by my investors to say that I took 7 years, $250,000, we're breaking even, no opportunity.
Good luck, Jared.
See you on Twitter.
Good for him for sticking to his guns.
He's a slime ball. That guy had so many patents, so many products.
I think he made a huge mistake.
He did make a huge mistake. I thought he blew an opportunity.
Last season, Johnson Bailey came to the Shark Tank with his product, the Man Candle.
We've got pot roast, we've got golf course, barbecue, football, draft beer, popcorn, or say there's some in your house you really don't want to hang around too long. We've got fart candle.
But he left without a deal.
I really call it a vitamin C deficiency because you don't have cash, credit, or enough customers. I'm out.
Let's see what he's up to now.
Even though I didn't get a deal from one of the sharks, they gave me advice and told me exactly what I needed to do to make my business flourish. I secured the capital I needed to be able to grow my business properly, and my business is now exploding. I took my sales from over $70,000 a year to over $250,000 a year. I'm in over 500 retail stores all across the country. I'm also in some big chains like Spencer's Gifts, Kirkland's, and Hallmark. I really do feel like a CEO now. I come every day to my office. I have full-time employees. I have a national sales force. Can you bring over some more lids, please? I used to hand pour all of my candles at home. Now I have full-time employees in my manufacturing facility helping me keep up with the demand of all of the orders we're getting. In this economy, it feels great to be able to hire and employ people and also be able to give back some. It's exciting. I have truly become a CEO.
My name is Raven Thomas, and I live in Gilbert, Arizona. I've been married for 11 years, and I have 2 boys. After I had my second boy, Aaron, I decided that I really wanted to be home, so I gave up my career in criminal intelligence to be the mom that I always wanted to be. I was really enjoying being a stay-at-home mom and started getting creative in the kitchen and decided to give out chocolate-covered pretzels as Christmas gifts to save a little money. People really love them, and they encouraged me to keep making them and even sell them, so I decided to go for it, and within like 3 months I had massive orders that I just blew my mind. I just didn't know what to do with them. Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Got some more pretzels for you.
Excellent.
I got so many orders that I could not even stay in my kitchen anymore. I had to go and find a rented kitchen and get people to help me, but the problem was I didn't have money to pay for anyone, so my mom and my sister came to help me. Looks good, looks good. I need the Sharks' help because I continue to get a lot of orders and there's just no way I can keep up with them. I need the capital to make the product, and I'm afraid if I don't get the Sharks' help, I won't be able to produce the orders and I'll just lose my business. And my company is The Painted Pretzel. I'm seeking $100,000 in exchange for 25% of equity. I started the Painted Pretzel almost 3.5 years ago after leaving a career that I love to become a stay-at-home mom. People love them so much, they suggested that I sell them. I could keep describing them, but how about you just try them, and I think you'll be hooked.
Oh yeah, bring them on.
What makes the Painted Pretzel so amazing is that our pretzels come in unlimited flavor combinations. We coat our pretzels in many types of chocolates, from white, dark, milk, to butterscotch, peanut butter, and mint, and then top them with unique toppings like candy bars, nuts, and even fruit.
Oh, wow.
This is fantastic.
I'm here because I would really like a strategic partner, and I need the investment. We've had a great start, but it's nowhere near its full potential, and I could really use your help. The Painted Pretzel is fun, it's yummy, it's unique, it's working, and most importantly, it's positioned to make both of us some serious cash. So who's ready?
Raven, give us some numbers on sales.
Over the last 12 months, we've done about $75,000. We just got another order in last week for $64,000. And not only that, I have $140,000 worth of orders that I did not have the capital to fill.
Who was that with?
We have Neiman Marcus, we're in Sam's Club, Steinmart, airports.
For how long have you been in those places?
This is our 4th season in Neiman Marcus. We've sold out in some of their stores in one day, online in less than a week.
You said your typical order from a large retailer is 60,000, but your total sales last year were 75,000. Did I hear that correct?
You heard that correct, but I also have $140,000 that I was not able to fill.
Okay, Raven, the thing that's troubling me, and I think you're going to have to answer this now.
Okay.
There's many pretzels on the market with chocolate on them.
Right.
There's nothing unique. So the question is, for the Painted Pretzel, what's different? What makes you any better? And why are you going to be able to survive if there's nothing unique about what you do?
Our product is based on awesome ingredients and quality of ingredients. The style, the packaging makes us totally unique to the market. You will not find another one even comparable to us.
What do you sell that larger round tin to Neiman Marcus for?
$14.50.
$14.50, and it costs you how much to make it?
Just under, like around $7.
$7 to make. What I'm really curious about is you're selling it to Neiman's, but how many times a year do they order?
They order a couple of times in the fall, and then they'll do it again in the spring.
How many stores are they putting these in?
In every one of their stores, and online.
What flavors are they ordering?
An assortment. They don't decide what's in it, I do, and they take it like that.
So they say, we want a unique assortment, because what you're saying is everybody else is selling the black, the white, the basic stuff, right? And you're able to come in and say, look, I'm going to have a really cool gift that someone can give, because it's got heath, coconut, all these funky flavors.
Right.
Raven, can I see that tin? My kids will eat anything that you put chocolate on.
Work with me on this for a second, because this is my moment with you. I have $400,000. I've just put it on this table. Let's pretend it's there.
Okay.
I get this tin. Can I borrow that for a second? I put it beside the $400,000, and I go online and I say, who can make me pretzels with stuff and chocolate and flavoring on them that look like this? How many people think can do that? I think a lot.
Maybe, but they can't do it like me.
Sure they can.
No, they can't. You know why? Because you put your heart, your soul, and your love into it, and you care about the business.
Just wonderful.
It's called sweat equity, Kevin, and you might not like to do work, but some people do, right?
Cry me a river, Mark. Let's talk about reality here, buddy. There's absolutely nothing proprietary about this.
And you know what happens next, Kevin?
And it's not worth $400,000.
You know what happens next? You hire them, and you know what they do right after that? They quit, because you're a son of a bitch, and they wouldn't want to work for you. She's not going anywhere. This is her baby.
At the end of the day, we got to deal with reality. If you can't tell me why I can't hire somebody just like you to make this with a $400,000 pile of cash, I bet you only have to spend 20 to get this done.
Kevin, it's not a computer business. There's no proprietary software here.
If you had to say to us right now why we should invest in this, give us your very best. Why should we invest in you?
The main reason is because I have 2 little kids, and I'm showing them that you just follow your dreams. You can do whatever you decide to do with your life. I'm doing it. I'm successful, and I'm going to keep going. It makes me happy. It's fun. It's, it's something that I really love to do.
That's not enough for me.
Yeah, you know what, Raven? It's a good story, but it's not a good reason.
Okay.
This is the real world of business.
Right.
When someone like that asks you that question, you got to give her a benefit as an investor. So let's do that again.
Okay, let's
Don't tell me about your family.
Well, before you do that again, I'm out.
Good. Give us one reason that we should invest in it.
One reason is that and maybe you would change your mind when I say this.
Ain't gonna happen.
Okay, well, I had to walk away from a $2 million deal because I did not have the capital to fill the order.
Hello. That's a good reason.
That's a good reason.
That was better.
There you go.
Good job.
Shut the front door.
Good for you.
Who was it from?
Sam's Club.
You got an order from Sam's Club and you had to
Yes.
walk
For $2
away
million.
from it?
I had to walk away from that because
How long ago was that?
I just spoke to them last week, and the door is wide open. I could fill the same order within the next 12
Okay, Raven, I'm
months.
going to sell you now, right? Do you have an interest in being my partner?
I do. I'm here. You
well,
rock.
I'm going to make it very, very simple for you. I own the Mavericks, right?
Yes.
We could sell those in our arena.
Absolutely.
Did you know that I own Landmark Theaters?
Absolutely.
We can sell those all across Landmark Theaters. I'm prepared to give you $100,000 for 25% if you're ready to say yes right now.
You better say yes right now.
Yeah, you better say yes.
I'm ready to say yes right now.
Done.
Wow.
We'll go to work.
Thank
There's
you.
no negotiation. He just gave her exactly what she was looking for.
I got one problem with these. I'll eat them all, so you're not allowed to send me
Eat
any.
them all.
Thanks, Raven. We'll be in touch very
Good
quickly.
luck.
Good
Thanks
luck.
very much. I'm so excited that the Painted Pretzel is going to be at the Maverick Games in Landmark Theaters. It's like a dream come true. I just love Mark Cuban's business savvy, but his personality is just adorable, so I'm so excited to work with him.
Next into the Shark Tank is Ryan Naylor, who believes he has a fashionable accessory with health benefits.
My name is Ryan Naylor, and I am the founder of SO Watches. SO Watches is a silicone watch company focused on fashionable designs infused with negative ion technology. We are seeking an investment of $35,000 in exchange for 20% of the company. Every day, our bodies are bombarded by positive ions, which are molecules. They're simply emitted from electronic devices, computers, TVs, fluorescent lighting. Too much positive ion on our bodies puts unnatural pressure on us. What we have done is we use the counterpart of positive ion to help bring our body back to its more natural state, called negative ion. What we do is we put it in our watches, and it helps restore our energy field in our bodies.
Just want to make sure what you're telling me here, Ryan. You're basically saying this positive, negative ion thing is a real health concern. Because it sounds a little, you know...
Fluffy?
Well, it sounds a lot like a coffee enema. Supposedly good for you, but who knows, right?
Right. You might be a little skeptical if it indeed works. So I'd like to do a quick balance test to see if you can feel the difference. So, anybody want to try? All right.
Go for it, Lori.
This is going to test your balance. So what I want you to do is put both arms out like a T, and then just resist my pressure. So I'm put a little pressure. So now just stand on your left foot. Your balance?
No.
That's good. You can't even do that.
Challenge because I can't even stand. Right.
Now just put on a watch. Got a pink one
Now
just
if
for
it
you.
works, then we know it works.
Okay.
The pink one.
Okay. Just resist. Resist.
Looks like it's working.
Yeah, you
doesn't
look like
it?
you have more balance than that one.
So,
That's a little weird.
yeah, do you feel it? A little difference?
Well, yeah.
So I actually have a few watches for each of you guys to have.
Thank you
Here
very
go.
much.
Here's yours.
No, thanks. Go ahead. You keep it.
It's Dallas Mavericks Blue, just
That's
for you.
okay. You keep it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mark, are you allergic to positive, negative ion stuff?
No, I'm allergic to scams. Seriously, this is not new. It's been disproven. What you saw was the placebo effect. There's athletes that wear it. It's a joke. It's a scam. It's not real. I'm out.
Okay. Thank you.
What do you really think, Mark?
I think it's a joke. It's a scam. And I'm still out.
Well, what I want to know, are you selling any of these?
Sales from a $10,000 investment were $120,000 in just 12 months.
Okay, so some people are buying them. Have you made any money on the $110,000?
I have. We have about $70,000 in profit.
Really? You pay to acquire your customers? How are you getting them?
No, my background is in search engine optimization, so we are at the top of all the organic search results.
I like that.
We don't spend anything in marketing other than my time that I dedicate with my background.
So you're basically getting your customers for free.
Correct.
How do you get the negative ions in this rubber band?
When we're melting the silicone into the molds, we put the negative ion chemical into the silicone.
With a wand?
You're saying they constantly emit out of here. How do you know when they run out?
It has a net charge.
Do you have laboratory testing on this? Independent laboratory testing that
Hell
shows
no.
that it really works?
Hell no.
Laboratory testing?
Yeah, that's what he needs to have.
Okay.
To be able to sell something like this on any TV medium whatsoever, you have to have independent laboratory testing that shows your claims. Otherwise, the FTC is going to be all over you.
No, we don't have anything. It's a common thing. For positive ions and negative ions, we're just neutralizing the effects of the positive ions. It's been around for years.
I gotta say, I think this is a liability nightmare. You don't have any claims that you can back up, so I'm out.
So you created this watch?
This design, I didn't originate the design. My other two designs are my own original design.
So you're saying that you already purchased the first watch that showed, but you designed the other two?
Yep.
I helped take a company called Roomba Time, and they have the exact same line. So you're lying. And with that, I'm out.
Are you lying?
No, which design? Which are you referring
All three.
to? No, those are, the bottom two are unique to me. I designed those. The other one is
I'll ship you a box.
Well, more than one person can make a watch like that. I mean, a lot of people make the same design all the time.
I feel one with the ion right now. I'm just trying to figure out if I can make any money on this deal.
Kevin, I'm going to warn you. If you even try to make money from this, I will come over and just beat the living crap out of you. It's horrible.
Well, Ryan, everybody's calling you a scam artist. One guy called you a liar, and you're just kind of sucking it all in.
He's wearing his watches.
Yeah, I got my balance.
I got to tell you, you can take a lot of abuse and still hang in there. I like that about you.
Look, Ryan, I don't believe in any of this. I'm out.
Thank you.
There's been a lot of interesting discussion about scam here. Now, how about this? If you admit it's a scam, maybe I'll invest. Is it a scam?
I don't believe it is.
Okay, so my options are I invest and have the crap beaten out of my Mark Cuban. I don't like that too much. You're telling me it's real, but can't get it on TV because it's not accredited by anybody in the medical profession. I don't see an option here except to say I'm out.
Okay. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Good luck.
Bad luck. Mojo.
You know what? I don't care what you think, but you got to believe in your business. Why didn't the guy defend himself? That was the turning point for me.
We beat him up pretty badly.
Yeah, and he's not a fighter either.
What is he, a lover, Lori?
He's a lover, not a fighter.
It frustrates me that Mark Cuban clouded the water for the other sharks. It's too bad that they weren't able to focus on me and my product rather than being scared off by Mark Cuban.
Next into the Shark Tank is Rick Hopper, who's hoping to attract the sharks with a small but powerful idea.
Oh, no.
I'm good. I'm good.
Bad theater.
Hello, Lori. Gentlemen, my name is Rick Hopper, and my business is Read Arrest. I'm seeking $150,000 in exchange for 15% of my company. I hate losing my glasses. Like many people, I'll spend up to $500 on quality eyewear. And the wasted time and high cost of eyewear replacement is terrible. I've talked to 1,000 people who share the same exact frustrations with losing, dropping, and scratching their glasses. The most common solution people use are these granny chains and ropes that hang around our neck. They're annoying and they look goofy. And nobody wants to be a goofball or a granny. Another option, we hang our glasses in our shirts, stretching out our collars. The next thing you know, your glasses are in the toilet. Have you ever had to fish anything out of the toilet? I have, and it's not pretty, bro. But now there's hope. I call it Read Arrest. Here's how it works. Take the stainless steel backplate embedded with magnets hidden under your clothes. Stainless steel front clip easily self-centers onto the backplate. You simply hang your reading glasses or your sunglasses. Bam, check it out. I can jump around, swing a golf club, bend over all I want, and they're not going anywhere. Matter of fact, I can take a major tumble, and there they are, safe and sound as usual, right where I left them, and always within arm's reach. I brought samples so you can feel the power of Read Arrest. Got a special one for you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, mine has
Thanks.
diamonds.
Real diamonds?
Well, you know.
It's a strong magnet, Rick.
Yeah.
So, Rick, 160,000 is what you said for 15%?
150,000.
So, Rick, honey, sweetie, poopsie, you must have a lot of sales.
Well, actually, I started doing sales in the beginning. I was able to generate $65,000 in sales in a market test mode. But here's what happened. Because I was burning through inventory so fast, I had to go back into production mode for the last couple of months.
Do you make these yourself?
Yes. Actually, I have personally hand-glued over 100,000 magnets.
Come on.
You're kidding.
Really?
This is not made in a factory anywhere?
No. Actually, I have a little shop.
How much do you sell this for?
They retail for between $9.99 and $19.99.
For one set?
It's a lot of money.
Yes. Actually, neodymium magnets aren't cheap. It's a high-quality stainless steel.
Right.
And there's labor involved, and you guys know how much packaging costs.
Well, how much does it cost you to make one?
It cost me $1 and a nickel for the basic ones, and around $2 for the one that was with the most of the Swarovski crystals on them.
How did you come up with this?
Well, what I did was I started bending paper clips into different shapes. I have one of my originals right here, one of my favorites. Paper clips bent into different shapes, and I epoxied them to magnets, put a piece of metal under my shirt, and I was in business.
And Shazam, old Jed's a
9
millionaire.
months later, I realized I got pestered every day by several people. How do your glasses stand on your shirt? And by the time I explained it to them, they're like, oh my gosh, where do I get one of those? I can't keep track of my glasses.
Is there a patent on this?
Yes, sir. I have a utility patent and a registered trademark on read arrest. I bought the patent from the original owner.
But what did you,
I thought you said you invented
I thought,
it.
yeah.
I did. Let me explain. I designed the product. I started getting a lot of interest, so I went to do a patent search and was extremely disappointed to find the patent. It was already done. Did a little research.
So you own the patent.
So you bought it.
I went and secured the patent. I own the patent. This is all happening so fast.
What did you pay for it?
$5,000.
You found the guy who invented it. You paid him $5,000.
Yes.
And you own it free and clear.
Free and clear.
So Rick, I would say to you, I acquired a patent for $5,000, but I'm going to value my company to you at $1 million. You see anything wrong with that?
Yes, absolutely. You know, no investor likes to speculate and take risks at that level, and I completely understand that. And my argument to that would be, in a very short period of time, with very little effort, I generated $65,000 in sales. The potential, when I'm in 5,000 stores, it equates to $6 million a year in gross profits. And one of the reasons I'm here, it's a strategic partner, and I'm willing to give more percentage of my company.
We have to give you the 150, and then we have to work too.
No, you don't. Actually, with your connections,
information is the most valuable commodity in the world. So now you want us to give you the money, work, and then pass off our connections.
Yes, actually, no.
And I am out.
Here's the thing. I have a question. You're not a salesperson. Would you say that's not really your strength?
I wouldn't consider myself. I create things. I've been designing little things since I was 13 years old.
So you're an inventor, but maybe not a good marketer, good salesperson. So you really need somebody who will come in and take over and make this work for you.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm going to make you an offer. I'm going to make you an offer for $150,000, but I need 65% of the company. And I'll get this on TV, and I'll blow out. I'll make you a millionaire. Because the minute you walked in here, I knew that this was a winner. I think it's a great product, and I want to help you to make this a huge success. But I think you need someone like me. This sitting on a store shelf is just going to sit and die. You need somebody who's going to show this all the time, and TV is the perfect medium to show this.
And the product demonstrated, it brings it to life. You're right, the product sitting on a shelf like that, I believe retail will be a difficult avenue for this product. However,
well, I have the background in which to get this to infomercial and on TV. So are you in or are you out?
Is that my only offer?
Are you in or are you out?
I'd like to counter.
What do you counter?
I would like you to consider 49% of the company.
No.
I'm a little gun shy in giving up total controlling interest of the company without a complete buyout option with royalties.
All of a sudden you got smart.
Oh, he just became a businessman.
Whoa, how'd that happen?
I think he was always a businessman.
Whoa,
well, I
you
did
seem
design
a little scattered, my friend, and all of a sudden, when money comes to the table, you get crystal clear.
Look, Rick, now that we're talking about real money, let me tell you where I stand. At best, I saw this as a knick-knack that was sold at gas stations and places like that. I'm not seeing the value that Lori is. I'm out.
Robert.
I look at it and say, $1 million valuation for a little piece of metal with 2 magnets on it. That's sheer insanity. I'm out.
Mark, what are you doing?
I'm processing.
While he's processing, I want you to give me an answer.
Are you shutting out Cuban?
Before he speaks again. I need an in or out.
This is brutal. Lori, can I please have just 1 second here? Because I would love to do business with you, but this company is going to make a lot of money.
Let me help you.
Here's the thing.
Let me
I'm
help
going to
you.
make you a lot
Let
of
me help
money.
you.
Wait, Mark, wait. I'm going to make you a lot of money. I'm going to get this on TV. You know I have the audience. You know I have millions of viewers that already watch my show on QVC.
Rick, baby, is this
they
not
love
your moment?
Everything
This is my
that
one
I
big
bring
chance.
them.
I love this.
This is perfect. for
Wait, Rick, feel the karma.
Feel the karma.
What a moment.
What a moment. Take it,
Can
grab
I
it, because I
please
could
hear
walk.
what Mark has to say?
And you know what?
If I walk, you lose the TV, and the TV isn't easy for Mark.
Actually, I own 2 TV networks, so that's
yeah,
not
but
the problem.
they're not home shopping networks.
But I'm
Remember
going to
that.
help you, Rick, because I like you.
Three sharks are out. Rick has an offer from Lori of $150,000 for 65% of his company. But he first wants to hear what Mark has to say.
I'm going to help you, Rick, because I like you. There are better options. And for that reason, I'm out.
Ooh, and then there was one.
And then there was one. So it was $150,000 for 65% of the company.
Would you consider
Take it or
is that
leave
your
it.
flat dead only
It's
offer?
my flat dead, but you're going to be happy.
Rick, baby, what do you do?
You know, 35% of
a watermelon.
$10 million is very exciting
And
to
it
me.
beats gluing them in your garage. You're not going to have to do anything but sit back and watch the money roll in.
Lori, you got a deal. I'd love to do this.
Wow.
Congrats, Lori. Congrats.
Thanks. Great idea.
Thank you.
Very cool, Rick.
Thank you, guys. Been a blast.
Piece of metal with 2 magnets just got $150,000. Congratulations.
So what are you going to do?
America for you.
Let's watch a guy go from 0 to a millionaire in the Shark Tank.
Great.
Congrats.
Let's rock, Lori.
We're going to rock.
Thanks, guys.
Wow.
Look at that.
This guy took $5,000 and made it $1 million deal in less than 6 months. Have you ever done anything with eyeglasses?
Actually, I've sold over $20 million worth of reading glasses.
So you can just bundle this.
So I can just bundle this with some readers.
As soon as he walked in here, he knew that. We have no chance. Mark, can we switch seats?
35% of my company is not what I wanted to be left with, but when Lori looked right into my eyes and said, I'm going to make you a millionaire, I believed her.
Next time on Shark Tank.
I am a terra firma relocation distribution engineer.
I actually just found out yesterday that I lost my job.
I feel the fire.
Kiss.
Oh
my God, it's disgusting.
You need me very badly. I know how to sue people.
That's what's killing this country, that we get dumbass patents that people then turn aaround and sue.
You're being un-American.
I'm telling you, Mark. I mean, No. You're so full of crap. You're out. I don't need you.
An all-new jaw-dropping